Hey Aquarius! Thank you so much for joining me for your uber late January 18 tarot reading. I'm still super excited to see what has clearly already come up for you this month and where you're heading. And if you haven't been here before, Aquarius, then let me let you know. We always do 2 readings per month. But the second reading this month, in honor of the new year, is going to be an overview of 2018. Cards looking at the effects of your recent past, where you find yourself in the present, where you're heading in the near future, and most importantly, what you can do to make the most of 2018, the move that you can make, the choice that you can make to make the most of the year. All right, so I've kept you waiting long enough, eh, Aquarius? So I won't make you wait any longer. Let's jump right in. Let's zoom in first on January 2018 for Aquarius. January 2018, what do they need to know this month? Spirit, Aquarius, for their highest good, for their highest good. What do they need to know? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do they need to know, Spirit, for their highest good? This month, January 2018, the effects, the influences, the characters, who and what does Aquarius need to know about for their highest good in 2018? Their highest good. Aquarius. 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 Sun, Moon, and Rising. Wow. Gorgeous last card. Okay. All right, Aquarius, I'm going to get you situated. And then I'm going to pan you down so you can see what I'm seeing. Okay. A lot going on with you this month, Aquarius. Unsurprising. I feel like you're making some declarations and cutting some things off, and I feel like that is for the best. I feel like certain things and people that have made you feel alienated and like, just like a little bit of a struggle, like a little bit of like, oh, this is harder than it needs to be. Like, I should have a little bit more appreciation, assistance, fun than this. That's the direction that you're heading in January. Overcoming some obstacles, cutting some people and things off, making some things fair, bringing things into greater balance. That's kind of what I'm feeling. But okay, enough said, Aquarius. I promised I would show you cards. Let's do it. Here comes all the face, all the stripes, and then all the cards. Okay. Alrighty. Alrighty. Aquarius, we kick off the month with kind of a reunion. Reflection. Looking back at your past, perhaps an old lover or an old friend that you get back into contact with or that you're just doing a lot of thinking about. January kind of sees you, Spirit is saying, looking at the past with new eyes, with a new vision for the future. You have something you really want to build, and I feel like a lot of you Aquarians have come to the conclusion that you can't build something new if you're kind of using the same old shit from the past. The same, blueprint or the same paradigm or the same way of looking at things. There is tremendous growth, opportunity, and especially money. I mean, hello, don't gotta be a tarot reader to see the dude with the big gold coin sitting on a pile of gold, Scrooge McDuck style, to say your vision is taking you somewhere a lot more fruitful. Haha, grapes, fruitful. And what takes you there, Aquarius, is passion and precision. Okay, you rule the air element. You are the intellectuals, the mad scientists, the innovators of the zodiac. And what can I say? I'm not trying to stroke your ego when I say this next thing, Aquarius. I'm really not. Like, and I know you pretty well. You have a pretty good bullshit meter, so I wouldn't even try. Not that that's in my personality anyway. But here's the thing, is you can do things like nobody else can, Aquarius. Your vision is sort of unparalleled. Your ability to look at sort of disparate threads, seemingly very different threads, and weave them together and connect dots and make connections that nobody else can make. And this is pretty much a month where Spirit is saying, you've been carrying some stuff. Okay, Aquarius, you've been carrying some stuff from the past. Burdens, fears, demands, regrets. And some of that shit is long dead. So Spirit is kind of asking, why are you carrying these corpses on your back? You know, like, why are you dragging around the dead horse? You're not going to ride it anywhere, for God's sake, so why are you still carrying that baggage with you? Time to cut it off. Okay? Time to bring your life into balance by speaking the messages that you have to speak. Some of you might be needing to literally just like cut people off online or block people. Like, I mean, nowadays with the Knight of Swords, modern technology, that makes me think of things like, you know what, I just need to unfriend this person or block this person because they are just not contributing to my life, and actually they're making me feel kind of bored and tired and weighed down. So, bleh, bye. You're also quite an individual, Aquarius, so sometimes, you know, oftentimes, your instinct is to carry your shit alone. You carry all these 10 wands on your back. And here's the thing, Aquarius, is again, I'm not trying to stroke your ego. You can do it. You can do it. Like, you can carry all this and you know, you can see that he's got a ways to go, but his home, the village, it is in sight. Like, it is a lot he's carrying, but he'll get there. He will get there. But you could get there a whole lot faster. Speed. A lot faster and a lot more brilliantly, you know, arrive and make an entrance. You'll get there a lot faster if you cut off things that have been long dead. Kind of like a plant, and you need to prune away the dead branches and things like that, right? So that the rest of the plant can really flourish. This is a month to think about what it's going to take for you to feel like you are flourishing, okay? And this is a month with a level up. Why do I say that? I say it because you have great happiness, and the card of being basically an eager apprentice, an eager student. To invest in your skills is to invest in your future. That's what Spirit is saying. Holy heck, okay, Aquarius? So whatever it is you do, you could be doing anything. With a lot of you, I do feel like that it's working with your hands, and that could be anything from like a mechanic to a surgeon, okay? So that has many levels. But this is also about, you know, maybe some of you are getting into carpentry. Maybe some of you are actual literal students and you're going to school to learn the things you need to learn to parlay your one coin into a Scrooge McDuckian vault full of delicious gold, okay? The point is, you've got the potential, Aquarius, but you've got to put it to work. You've got to put your vision to work. You've got to cut shit off that's not working, which usually, you know, you don't have too much of a problem with. But like I said, you do have this kind of ego thing of doing it all by yourself. And sometimes that is just exhausting. Here are these two cards of different types of exhaustion. Mental and like physical exhaustion, okay? I want to warn you, Aquarius, that you can have a very sharp tongue. And as much as I was saying that, you know, you need to cut off some dead weight and maybe possibly even cut off certain people that are really just like stressing you out and not contributing, because there's good stress and then there's just unnecessary stress. So I'm not talking about like a person who's your good friend and they've been going through a hard time lately, so they're leaning on you a little more, you know, than usual. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like that friend or that project that just doesn't give you anything back, where you just feel like you slugged it out, you know what I mean, like, and for nothing. Like, oh my god, so what now? I'm tired and annoyed and I get nothing out of this. Like, I just feel like unseen and unheard, and like nobody is getting what I'm trying to say. I don't want you to use the sharpness of your intellect and of your observation to cut other people down, Aquarius. There's no need to hurt the people that, you know, you're cutting off or that you're dismissing from your life beyond the, you know, original hurt of being dismissed from somebody's life. That's enough. You know, you don't need to say, I'm sorry, I think our friendship has run its course, and it's because you're an irretrievable asshole. Like, you can totally say that. You know, your free will is everything, Aquarius. And of course, I should have said, these are general readings, Aquarius. So some of these messages are going to resonate more than others, and they will mean different things for different Aquarians, just because this isn't like a one-on-one personal reading. But I'm feeling like, you know, you're part of the air element, Aquarius, so swords are a natural weapon. You know, they fit well in your hand. You can use your swords to cut people off, or you can use it to cut away burdens. And I would highly recommend that this month you don't cut off your nose to spite your face. Don't say something to somebody that you're going to regret, because you're in a moment of anger, or a moment of like, I want justice, like righteous indignation. And then, you know, in your dramatic attempt to balance the scales, you kind of yank them again, like out of, you know, out of equilibrium. So choose your words carefully, Aquarius. I do feel like you should feel free to cut off things and people that aren't working, but just do it with a mind, you know, for justice. This isn't about revenge, right? This is about bringing things into balance. And this burden does need to honestly be put to an end. This feeling of feeling so isolated and like everybody, you know, okay. So this is one of those cases where Spirit's giving me a few different messages. For some of you Aquarians, you're just tired of being broke. Straight up. Like, I'm just tired of not having enough money. Like, I work and work and work and work, and then at the end of the day, I look at my bank account, and it's like, nope. What the hell is this? This is bullshit. So some of you are having to tighten your belt and come to a recognition that, like, you know what? Truth be told, I kind of fucked myself. And here's the beautiful thing about coming to that kind of conclusion, Aquarius, is that's the only time when you get really honest about how you ended up here. That's how you can change it. That's how you can invite new money in, okay? Not by simply bemoaning the situation or continuing just unconsciously and just doing the same damn thing day in, day out, even when it's not working. This is a month to really look at your budget and your income and your like outgoing money and really look at it, Aquarius. I know, you know, you're a mental sign, but this is saying embody your inner King of Pentacles. Invest in your skills and your money-making opportunities, and you won't feel so much like this. And for others of you Aquarians, this is saying you're just working your fucking tail off. You're working so hard, and it feels some days like this, like just like a struggle, like an uphill walk through the snow in a threadbare shawl. And you just look around and there's like a family sitting down to a warm, wonderful dinner, and you're just watching through the window like, why can't that be me? It can be you, Aquarius. It can absolutely be you. Don't be afraid to cut things and people off that aren't working, to make more room for things to come in that are going to make you so fucking happy. Look at your final two cards. So beautiful. Literally, like, and so rich. You know, like I said, this Page of Pentacles is like the eager apprentice leveling up to this king. So this is telling you, invest in your skills and it'll make you happy. Your cup will runneth over. There's happiness, there's graduation, there is celebration. I'm feeling a big celebration for a lot of you. And this could also be because we're leading up to your birthday, so it's like, well, hello, like people celebrating you and congratulating you. But I also feel that this is about like an upgrade in your life that you yourself feel thrilled by. Like, wow, I have a chance at a fulfillment and a joy and a love that I wouldn't have had a chance at if I hadn't stopped to look at what was going on in my life and what was worth my time and energy and what needed to be cut off so that the rest of the plant, like I said, could flourish. Like, flourish is your word for this month, okay, Aquarius? Like, what helps you not just, you know, survive, but thrive. There's new stuff coming in, so make room for it by cutting out the old stuff. Okay, Spirit just said for some of you a court case is coming to an end, and it's the same idea. is like if this is a divorce or this is custody or this is like a piece of property, because these are all the kind of images they're throwing at me. Once it's done, be done with it. Sign the papers, take the verdict, like kick the old, like the person or whatever, like to the curb so that you can move on and get the new stuff. You're going to feel better. Don't alienate yourself and don't isolate yourself with the amount of burdens that you're putting on your back, okay? Seek wisdom. There are some good people around you this month, some people who love and support you, who can help you get into better balance. So seek them out, whether that's a friend or a parent or like a teacher or even like a therapist. Somebody who you know is going to give it to you straight and help point you in the direction that is going to most benefit you, okay? Somebody who never makes you feel like this. Somebody who makes you feel heard and seen. This person can help you sort through and separate the wheat from the chaff. I feel that there is actually a wonderful victory coming to you this month, but you really, 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 to get that, Aquarius, you've got to pursue your vision. You've got to strike out on this path and be willing to be just what you're best at, like unconventional. You got to do it your way, Aquarius. That's the only way it works for you. You were never like meant to be one of the gears in a big machine. You shine, Aquarius. You know, your card in the tarot is the star. You are meant to shine. You are meant to be different than everybody else and to do your own thing, to shine your own way. We need you. We need your unique voice, your unique gifts, and yes, people are willing to pay you for it. Okay, so now Aquarius, let's mix these guys up again, and I'm going to go to great lengths to make sure that your initial cards are separated from each other, so that when inevitably you get those stalker cards, i.e. those little repeat cards from the first spread, that we really know that Spirit is just trying to hammer something home for you. Okay. Aquarius, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Spirit, now we want to pan out, zoom out, and look at all of 2018, January to December. What does Aquarius need to know about the past, the present, and the future? What do they need to know as far as what they need to do, a step that they can take to make the most of 2018? Who are the characters or influences coming at them from the outside, and what is the key to their success this year? Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Okay. Stalker. Okay. Okay, Aquarius. I want a prescription card. What is this Four of Pentacles telling us, Spirit? What does Aquarius need to know about this Four? Wow. Okay. Beautiful. Kind of perfect. Okay. Okay, Aquarius. So you know that you shine, and you know that you belong in the spotlight, and you know that you have tremendous creative gifts. Again, not trying to stroke your ego. This is what Spirit is saying, is you've got the natural gift, the natural charisma, wit, warmth. That's the Queen of Wands. Natural leader, natural creative. But now you got to put the damn work in. This is about honing your skills. You're zeroing in on this. You want to hone this craft. Again, I'm feeling kind of like working with your hands. This is like what Spirit was saying before. And even if it's not working with your hands, but it's like you need to practice this and you need to get better at this and create better and better and better. It feels physical. It feels like you're making something. And even if that something is just money, because that is what Pentacles represent. So whether you're the student, intern, apprentice, or just somebody who is working on their own thing so that they can eventually stand on their own with their Scrooge McDuck vault, this is saying if you put the work in, Aquarius, you can have it. And the future is saying, you got to send your message. Put this out into the world. I'm feeling for some of you like this is travel. Like by the end of the year, you may be looking at transferring or traveling elsewhere, or perhaps you just see that what you really want and where you really want to be is somewhere out on the horizon. I'm feeling like this is also like I want to spread my message far and wide. Like I want other people to know about this. I want to share this. I want to do this. This is, again, like, you know, it's interesting. You start with the Queen here. And yet this is your future, the page, which says, speak even though your voice is shaking, Aquarius. Again, you're the mad scientist and experimenter. There has to be a first adopter, right? And this is you. Like, you're the one. You're the one to go out and strike down, like, strike out on the path, okay? Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. Have you ever heard that poem, Aquarius? It's a good one. The end of the poem is, two roads diverged by a yellow wood, and I took the road less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. So Aquarius, this in conjunction with this, oof, not to mention, I mean all of this, damn, all of this, okay, Aquarius, Spirit speaking loud and clear. And what they're saying is, bust out of that rut. There is something so much better coming for you in 2018. I feel like 2017 you might have been a little bored, might have felt a little stuck, might have been feeling a little bit like, damn, really? Is that all there is? Like, is that all there is? Is this all I get? No. Spirit over your shoulder. You're not looking, but they're pouring you a new cup. What you had before will be replaced by something even better, and it will be something of your own making. Look at this Two of Pentacles and how when I turn it sideways, they can be infinite. Use your resources wisely, Aquarius, and you can multiply and parlay them into much more. Your gifts, your craft, pentacles, pentacles, pentacles. This creative gift of yours, this voice of yours, this Spirit just said some of you were like professional gamers, because this is something, again, that springs from you creatively. When I said that creative can mean a ton of things and not just artistic, that's what I'm talking about. Is like it springs naturally from you. Like, I love to play, so I've created this game, or I want to be like a competitive gamer. Like, share your gift, take it out there, take the risk, upset the apple cart. Go at it, Aquarius. Go at it and be like, I don't care how many like things are standing up against me. That's what makes it fun. I'm going to take my one wand and go up against these 6, and I'm still going to knock that block down, and I'm going to get my shit done. Now the key for you, Aquarius, is not to stay in the rut. You're a fixed sign, stubborn sign, right? Like, you have great stick-to-itiveness, but that can also mean that sometimes you get stuck in ruts, like mental, emotional, physical ruts. And this is saying you're ready to break out. You're tired. You're bored. You're bored of the rut. So lean into that. Lean into, like, I want something new, so I don't have to be the best at it. That's why they're saying, speak even though your voice is shaking. Play the game. Send the message. Go for it. Work on your skills, yes, but then go for it. Like, it won't be perfect ever. You know what I mean? You don't need to be the best before you can publish your blog or make your video or start gaming or whatever this is. But you do want to practice and give it love and devotion, because that, and then taking the risk and jumping out of your fucking dreaded comfort zone. See, he's a king, but for whatever reason has built this teeny tiny sandbox-sized kingdom around himself. Break out, Aquarius. The past is done. The key to your whole reading, which is the card that the position that this card is in, is it's time to be done crying over spilled milk. It's time to be done looking at what emptied out in the past, and it's time to lift your head and turn around and see what is glorious and full and flourishing in your life. What is a natural gift of yours that can multiply and nourish you like these grapes behind this unhappy fellow? It's like they said before, it's time to bring things back into balance. And for you, throwing things off, switching things up, being a little bit less fixed and stubborn, and being a little bit more nimble and flexible will allow you to turn your resources and your skills in a new way, look at them in a new way, and therefore they multiply and give you way more than what you thought was even possible. Like, in fact, I just want to look at you, Aquarius, as we finish this up. Okay, sorry about all the face. Aquarius, Spirit is showing me a huge amount of growth in 2018. And if you want it, a massive level up. And it's not all about achieving a certain status or even a certain amount of money, even though I do see that stuff here for you. For you, it's more about finding out what you're capable of. Like, you're capable of even more than you possibly knew before this. That's what I feel. And this is the year where you find out. This is the year for you to show us your gifts and really blow us out of the water. And I'm feeling like it's going to be a wonderful reception. Whatever this is you have to give, Aquarius, people appreciate your vision and your unique way of looking at things. So share your vision with us, and I'm pretty sure we'll be inspired and swept away right with you. Okay, Aquarius, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it, and I hope that this is helpful for you and really helps you have a better month and even a better year. As always, if you ever want a personal reading or you want to reach out and let me know anything that you thought about the reading, my little shop and every social media site you could think of, all that stuff is linked below. And if you like this video, I hope you will like it and subscribe if you want more, because all that stuff really helps YouTube spread the message wider and helps more people see the videos. So I appreciate you very much, Aquarius. Thank you again for being here, and I hope I see you in February. Bye, Aquarius.